hope you're all okay today. Today I've decided that I'm going to do a tag. Now, the only trouble is I looked around at many YouTubers' tags and I couldn't really find one that I liked, and seeing as how you're all still getting to sort of know me, I thought I'd do an about me tag, which I sort of created myself, taking little bits of other people's tags and sort of intertwining them with ones that I created. So, hope you enjoy. If you see me squinting at my iPhone, it's because I'm trying to look at the questions, and a little weird fact, my computer decided that it wanted to die this morning and it hasn't fully charged, so I can't use it yet, so I can't do it from the iPhone. Anyway, hope you enjoy. So let's dive in. Question number 1 is, what is your date of birth? Well, my date of birth is 8th of August, or August 8th, depending on which way you read it, your dates around, 1990. Question 2. What is your place of birth? Well, my place of birth is obviously in my hometown of Bradford, which I've talked about before. There's a little hospital where I was born, which is named, ironically, St Luke's Hospital. But go figure. Number 3. What is your heritage? To be quite honest, no idea. Never done the family tree, but apparently in my family there's bits of Irish and Scottish and Welsh and bits of all over the UK. Whether or not that's true, no idea whatsoever. Number 4. What is your height? Well, my height is 5'9", I think. Number 5. What is your weight? No idea. The last time I checked it, well, God knows how long, and I ain't doing that again, so there you go. Number 6 is, what colour are your eyes? Well, my eyes are blue. Sometimes they can turn sort of like a grey sort of blue or a sky blue. Other times really dark blue, and then for some strange, weird reason, green. No idea why green, but there you go. Number 7. What is your hair colour? Well, my hair colour is, I'm naturally a brown, sort of like a deep dark, sort of blacky sort of brown. In the summer it does get a bit lighter to sort of like a mid sort of dark brown, if that makes any sort of sense. Sometimes during the summer I do tend to put like highlights in it, so either blonde bits, blonde streaks, whatever you want to call them. Question 8. How many languages do you speak? I only speak the one, which is English. I would absolutely love to be able to speak another language, you know, sort of Spanish or Italian, but there you go, can't do that, so that's that. Question 9 is, what is your star sign? Well, being born in the month of August, the beginning of August, I'm a Leo, which, if I remember rightly, is the 23rd of July to the 23rd of August. I'm not entirely sure, don't quote me, but I think it's that. Question number 10. What is your Chinese star sign? Now, Chinese star signs are a little different to normal star signs, but I thought I'd throw that one in there anyway. And I think mine is, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I'm either a water horse or a fire horse. I know I'm a horse because 1990s horse, but it depends on which sort of section of the year you were born. Question number 11. What is your favourite animal? Well, my favourite animal is the lion, or, well, mainly any sort of cat, really. I'm a big cat lover, you know, panther, tiger, normal house cat, whatever you like. Number 12 is, what is your favourite colour? My favourite colour is red, which you'll more or less find out. I like to wear red, you might have noticed in a few of my videos. I do actually like the colour red because my iPhone case is red, the iPad case that I'm using to film on is red. The new laptop that I just ordered, red, so yeah, love the colour red. Number 13, any phobias? I don't really have any phobias. I'm not that big of a lover of creepy crawlies, you know, spiders, stuff like that, and reptiles, i.e. lizards, snakes. Don't particularly like them. Number 13 is, what is your favourite saying? Well, there's a saying from a song that I quite like, which is, a part of me for living and a part of me is for giving my opinion. Which, if any of you know who it's by, good on you, because not a lot of people do. But there you go. It's basically saying I live my life like I want, and if you don't like my opinion, then you. So there you go. Question number 15 is, do you have any pet peeves? You know, things that annoy you. Mine are just like little small things. Mainly people that walk too slow, especially if you try to get somewhere in a hurry and they just do not seem to grasp the fact that, excuse me, do you know, can you move out of my way? I am being polite, can you move? And it's just, no, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to walk as slow as I like. Question number 16 is, do I have any pets? Yes, I have two dogs. One of them, if you've watched my other videos, you'll have seen, which is speqk, she's a small, God only knows what sort of breed she is, because both of ours, they aren't a specific breed. They're just two that we found, fell in love with, and are now our pets. So obviously you've met speqk because I went to go walk her. The reason that I like to walk her is because she isn't that good of a walker. She has to walk with a harness on, because even though she is nearly a year old, she gets that giddy that she can't actually walk in a straight line. So we're trying to give her a bit of a boost at training and trying to walk her. The other pet is Riley. Now he's the bigger of the dogs. I'll put a picture somewhere along in this video so that you can see them both laid together. He's the big brown one. He's, I think, 5 now, and yeah, didn't particularly were a bit of an annoyance when he first came, because they were, obviously, I don't particularly like dogs, but obviously I've grown to like him, because otherwise they wouldn't have been here for 5 years. So there we go. Number 17 is, do I ever want to get married? No. That's that. Sorry if I don't. Number 18, do I want kids? Not particularly, no. Question number 19, do you want to know anything about the future? The only thing I really want to know about the future is whether or not they'll discover a cure for my eye condition. But there you go. Question 20, are you stubborn? I can be, it depends on what we're talking about, so sort of. Question 21, what season do you prefer? Well, I prefer sort of middle of spring to sort of the beginning of summer. Sort of, you know, sort of that sort of time when it's sunny but it's not too sunny, if that makes some sort of sense. Question 22, what sort of weather do you prefer? I like it warm, but not so warm that I feel like I'm about to turn into a lobster and burn to death, but there you go. Question 23, are you a hot person or a cold person? Right. I'm a hot person normally, but if I get cold, I'm not just cold, I feel like I've been sent to the Antarctic and I'm absolutely freezing. Question 24, do you wear glasses or contacts? Well, obviously I wear glasses, as you've noticed in the videos. I did at one point go get fitted for contact lenses. The only trouble is, every time I put them on my finger, I drop them. And then once I dropped them, couldn't actually find them, so that were a barrel of laughs. Question 25, do you wear any jewellery? I used to wear a silver chain, which I got years and years and years ago, but it got broke and then lost, so there you go. That's unfortunate, but that's the way things are. 26 is, what perfume / aftershave do you like? Well, at the minute I found that I really like, which is called Hugo Red, as in the colour red, which is, I'm kind of guessing you can sense the theme, and it sort of smells, the only way I can sort of describe it is sort of fruity-ish, sort of, it's a weird scent, but there you go. Question 27, what scent do you like? Now the scent that I prefer is, I really like the smell of apples, if that makes some sort of sense, or the lavendery sort of smells, if that, basically if I had to have a candle burning, I prefer the apple or the lavender sort of scented candles, but there you go. Question 28, do I have any plastic surgery? Yeah, right, no, I don't. Question 29, do I want any plastic surgery? I suppose, but the only one I'd probably do, I'd like to have, I've noticed that I have a lot of excess skin around my eyes, if that makes sense, and I prefer to not, so I'd probably do get that done. Question 30. Can I drive? No, I can't, and I've no intention of trying because with my eyes it's sort of impossible, but there you go. Question 31. What is your favourite and worst food? My favourite food is... Ooh, there's so many. Favourite. I would have to say pizza or fish. I'm a big fish. I really like fish. And there you go. My worst food would have to be mushrooms. There is a reason, and it's when I'm tasting them, they just taste full of slime, if that makes some sort of sense, and it's not a good taste, it's not a good feeling. But there you go. Question 32. Do I like spicy food? No. I'm not a big lover for spicy food. Curries and stuff like that, I'm not a big lover of. Question 33 is, what is your favourite drink? The drinks that I normally drink, there's only really two, and one is cherry coke, mainly because I like the taste of it, and the other is, that I drink probably around 85%, is filtered water with just a tiny little bit of, I don't know what it's called, it's like a diluted fruit sort of thing, but there you go. Question 34 is tea or coffee? I'm generally a coffee person. Now, question 35 is, when at Starbucks, what drink do you order? Right, now, this is going to sound so sickly, but it is so nice. And it's the strawberries and cream frappuccino. Now what I do is I get that, venti size, so the largest size you can, with extra strawberry and extra cream. Now, be warned if you're going to order it. It is sickly and sinful as hell, but trust me, it is so good. Question 36. What is your favourite TV show at the minute? The TV show that I am loving at the minute is Once Upon a Time, and whoever created that, good on you, because God is it good. But there you go. Question 37. What is your favourite movie? My favourite movie is it's a very old film, and it's not a very well known film. It's called there is a film similarly named to it, which is, well, the film that I like is called 28 Days, and it's not anything to do with 28 days later, it's just called 28 Days. And if you can find it, it's what does that have in it? I think it's Sandra Bullock, possibly the person. Yeah, she's in Miss Congeniality, isn't she? Yeah, so yeah, Sandra Bullock, and she's a drug addict and goes away to rehab, and it's all about that. 38 is, what is your favourite type of music and what is your worst hated type of music? My favourite is sort of poppy, sort of rock at the minute, and my worst hated is, I would have to say, sort of dance, if that makes sort of sense. You know, the bit where it's just a load of beats followed by a load of beats followed by a load of beats over and over and over again. It makes you want to kill someone. Yeah, that. Question 39 is, what is your favourite song at the minute? My favourite song is, well, I have two at the minute. I can't remember what the first one's called, but it's by Little Mix. Great song, it's very, very catchy. And the second one is by Nicole Scherzinger. Not entirely sure I pronounced that right, but there you go. And it's called Boomerang. She went away from it and came back, and great song. Waiting for the album, so let's hope the album's great. Question 40. Can I play an instrument? No, I can't. Love to be able to play an instrument or some sort of skill like that, and I just can't, so there you go. Question 41 is, what is your favourite book? Now, sadly, I don't really read that much. Blogs, yes. Books, no, because I can't really get into a book. I get sort of like halfway through and then I go, no, boring, next book, and it's just pointless, so I tend not to do that anymore. Question 42. Do you play any sport? No, I don't. not stop, no, it just don't go. Question 43. Do you follow any sports team? No, I don't. I'm not into sport. It's not me sport, if that makes some sort of sense. Question 44. Do you believe in the supernatural? To an extent. I don't believe in ghosts and stuff like that, but if that makes any sort of sense. Question 45 is, do you have any habits? Yeah, occasionally I tend to bite my nails. I can actually grow them. I do go through stages of, yeah, I'm going to stop biting them, and it lasts for about 2-3 months, and then one of them will chip, and then I have to pick the entire lot off. So there you go. Question 46. Do you have any talents? I do have one party trick. I'm not going to show you it because trust me, there ain't a big enough space and a big enough camera. And I can actually touch my foot with my forehead. Sounds strange, but there you go. Question 47 is, what is the worst injury you've ever sustained? Right. When I was around 12, maybe 13, I fell through a trapdoor and, yeah, fractured my foot. Yeah. Mainly because of my sight. What happened was, one day, my uncles decided to... Now, I must say that at my grandmother's house, she's unfortunately died now, but at my grandmother's house, there was a cellar, and what she decided to do is, at one point, she decided to put all slate tiles, I think they were on the floor of the door, so she'd sealed the door properly shut with the tiles and glued the tiles above it, if that makes some sort of sense. And one day my uncles needed to get under the house to do some, I think electrical work or something like that. Anyway, we'd gone out for the day, I come home, not noticed that they were under there, they'd left the back door open, I go straight through the back door without looking and fall straight down a trap door. Yeah, not the best pleasant experience. There you go. Question 48. My voice went a bit high there, but there you go. Question 48. Sum up your personality in 3 words. Number 1. Talkative. Is that a personality trait? Yeah, I love to talk. I can't stop it, unfortunately. 2. Well, I suppose you could say I'm outgoing. I suppose that comes under talkative, really, doesn't it? But there you go. Question 3. I'm slightly insane and probably need locking up, but there you go. Question 49. Who was the first person you subscribed to and who was the last person you subscribed to? The first person. If you've checked out a few of the videos that I've done before, you'll notice that the first person I ever subscribed to was Locken, which is a tech person. I told you the story about how I came across that. And the last person I subscribed to was... Now, I'm not entirely sure I pronounce this right. Joey Grisefa. No idea how you pronounce that last name, but there you go. And finally, question 50 is, what got you into YouTube? Well, originally, I have 2 channels, this and my RP community videos channel. Originally it was to talk about stuff to do with RP, but then I actually quite liked it and decided that although it were an RP channel, which is my eyesight problem, I couldn't do all the videos that I wanted to on that channel, so I set up another channel and here we are. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the About Me 50 questions tag. I'll tag a few people below in the comments, hopefully it'll come up. Make sure to like and share, and also follow me on Twitter and every other social media. It's all the same username, which is Luke Salmon. I'll link everything below. Any other videos you can think of me to do, please leave in the comments. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Anyway, bye.